Hi, this is Cinnamon with Nothing But Love Garden, and I'm here to talk to you about sunflowers. Okay, I am so upset because my beautiful sunflower, my one and only sunflower that was so healthy and it was going to bloom any day. I've been checking on it every day and making sure it was watered because I had it in a pot. Here's the head of it. Makes me so freaking sad. I had it in this little pot, which, you know, I knew it was big enough for it to grow. It wasn't going to get as big as it probably could be with that little space, but it's what I had. I didn't have anywhere to put it in the ground. I had it on these bricks right here, so they were it was really close to this wall, and I think it was a big mistake because it made it super accessible to some kind of critter that basically took nibbles, see these little bites, from it and took it completely off the plant. Like it must have just happened today because the plant's still healthy, but the top of the head is missing, and I freaking can't even believe it. So basically what I'm doing, because this plant isn't going to make it and it doesn't have a bloom, and sunflowers don't bloom a second time. It sucks because, with the wildflowers, they bloom and then they rebloom, or they bloom over and over and over again. I mean, you can't even pick them as fast as they grow new blooms, which is really nice. But with a sunflower, you're just kind of depending on this one bloom. So my lesson learned is to not put sunflowers that close to a wall where they're so easily accessible. And what I'm doing is, I had a worm composter that I haven't been using, and it's perfect because it has this kind of like grate kind of thing. So I'm like loosening up the roots and all the soil from what was inside of the pot, and I'm putting it in here, and I'm going to sift it through so I can get only the dirt, and I'm going to put all of the pieces of roots into my compost bin. So, and then I'm going to reuse the soil for something else. I needed soil anyways, so it's kind of a bummer that it came at the cost of my beautiful, gorgeous sunflower that I was so excited about growing, but lesson learned. But the other thing I was going to say is, you can kind of tell that the roots were really, this is a very root bound, how thick it is, and I can hardly take the soil out of the roots, is probably telling me that next year I need to make sure that my sunflower is in a bigger pot. I think that pot was a little small. I mean, it was about to flower, but it just wouldn't have been as big and beautiful as it possibly could be. So there's a few lessons there, and I hope if you plant sunflowers, you don't make the same mistake. Okay, we got the baby here. As you could see in the time-lapse video, I broke apart all of the roots that were around all that soil. I broke all the soil out. I put it inside of the sifter that I have, which is now full of all of the, I could probably actually sift a little bit more out of here, but for the most part, this is just roots and some bigger pieces of wood and mulch that happened to be in the compost that I used. See, look at it, came out on my leg a little bit. But here is what I sifted out, and it's really, really nice soft soil. So I will probably, hi baby girl. You want to go on my back? Okay. I will probably add some, I'll add some nutrients. I'll put in some fertilizer and mix it all in, and a little bit of worm castings to freshen it up and use it for another plant. Oh yeah, and I wanted to mention that I always keep a broke down box of cardboard, which is what I use to sift the soil onto, so that I just keep it behind our little bin that we have over in the corner over here. You can see. Hold on, okay, let's go show them. We keep it in, see this bin right here? I just kind of tuck the cardboard behind there, and then anytime I need cardboard, I'm walking around with my baby on my back, I've got it, and I can use it for many different projects. Can put it right onto the grass like you saw I did, and you know, save the dirt that we will be reusing. Yay!